Welcome in to the show, Sportswrap Overtime, November 4th, 2025. It is Election Day, and we are brought to you by HII, built in America for America. Usual cast of characters here. You see the screen, Brian Parson, Jeff Snyder, Craig Loper. And guys, we are here. NFL Week 9 just wrapped up. The trade deadline is today. A lot's been moving on the wire.
Yeah, we're recording this while the trade deadline is going on.
Yeah, we're trying to
and already
keep up with it. And
the
stuff
text
like
alerts have been going crazy. We've already had some big deals.
Right. So, admittedly, if anyone, I was not on the show last week. Something was going on. I think I took Monday off.
I think you're under the weather. Yeah, you're sick.
Yeah. This past weekend, I was with my dad all weekend. My dad was in town, so I was kind of unplugged from like major sports news. Outside of a few things, we were just doing kind of like stuff around my house, shopping, running errands, doing things like that. And I was showing him around the 757. So I was a little unplugged, but I saw the Commanders game. If we want to start there.
Something's going on here.
How terrible was that?
I think we have something going on here.
Oh, trade?
Am I seeing this right? Deebo Samuel and Von Miller to the Bills? Is this correct?
Oh, make sure it's real. Hold on, we're breaking news.
This something's happening here. I think.
Who's saying this?
The Bills Wire.
Okay, that might be a rumor. Bills Wire, I think, is a fan page that. Let's check Schefter.
Check Shefty.
Jeff, you get on that.
I think this is happening as we speak, as the time of this recording.
Nothing from Shefty.
Check Rappaport and
Rappaport
and who's the other one? NFL Network.
Oh, come on.
His face.
Anyway, so
it's a good. Yeah, hey, this
with the Commanders. I mean, that's kind of one of the things we're going to be talking about here today.
Let Brian and I go to town on this.
The injury depleted.
Yeah,
Washington Commanders lost their fourth game in a row against the Seahawks, and those gorgeous uniforms the Seahawks had.
Great uniform game.
And the Commanders too. It was patterned
awesome.
after you. What have I always said to you, Craig? When we talk about uniforms, I say the white.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And the burgundy pants.
Yeah.
To me, that's what I grew up on when they were winning Super Bowls.
The stripe on the helmet.
And they also had a special concession prices, too. And we're in black. And
I know.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So it was a retro night all along, and it felt like the Commanders of old.
Yeah.
Really, at least the last 10 years ago, Commanders.
I'll tell you, I mean, when they jumped out 21-0, you're like, oh, no, they don't got it. Washington does not have it tonight. Like, it was Sam Darnold was as hot as ever. That's the Commanders, the Seahawks coach, Mike. I get him and Mike McDaniel's confused. I think his name is Mike McDaniel with no S.
Okay.
The former DC of the Ravens. Man, he's got that defense rolling.
Yes.
Seattle's dangerous. Jackson Smith and Jigba for the Seahawks looks like he's the top receiver in the NFL right now. Really he leads the yards, catches, all that stuff.
Sam Darnold looked like Tom Brady.
Yeah,
he didn't throw an incompletion in the first half.
16 of 16.
He looked great.
Touchdowns.
His receivers were all getting wide open.
The play calling, the scheming up, guys were open. The variety of play calls, the balance, it was everything.
We talk about it every week, though, about how these guys have resurrected their careers in their fourth and fifth stops. And, the guy's, 28 years old.
Yeah.
It's not like
he was a kid.
He came in at 20 years old. He was drafted
over the hill.
20 years old.
Sometimes there's so much thrown at these guys at once at a young age, and then when they get a chance to prove themselves, and then maybe they just find the right combination of the OC, and just everything just kind of clicks.
38-14, the final score in Landover.
Everybody got hurt.
Yeah.
Literally everybody got hurt. Everybody got hurt. Including, we're
gonna show it. It's only gonna be up on screen for about 4 seconds.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes if you don't want to see it.
Craig said,
"I'm sorry,
we have to show it."
Yeah, it's only gonna be on there about 4 seconds. It's almost done. Jaden Daniels in the fourth quarter dislocates his elbow.
It's not supposed to have been that way.
When they're down 31 points, he gets tackled. People are like, "Oh, he was running the ball." No, he wasn't. It was a pass play. He was trying to extend the play. And then he got tackled and he put his arm down when he shouldn't have. So
he shouldn't have been in the game.
No, he shouldn't have been in the game. It was late in the fourth quarter.
I seen a lot of stuff on the Twitter, like even I think someone said it was a design QB run. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the QB run. It was a pass.
He shouldn't have been in the game because the game was over.
Yep.
And B, let's face it, the elephant in the room, Jaden Daniels is injury prone.
Yeah, so far, yeah. Yep.
We're 2 years in, and he's had 3 separate body parts have been injured.
Last year, did he miss any games due to injury last year?
Yeah, he did.
What was it? What was the injury last year?
After the Giants game, that run against the Giants.
Was it his hip?
I feel
Remember when he got tackled from behind and he kind of looked back, and I was like, man, if he just kept running, he wouldn't have probably slowed down and then gotten.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
They announced some good news. Thank you.
That was halftime, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I found the stream from that Chick Hernandez. I guess the Commanders had put it out.
Was that Ring of Honor or do they call it the Hall of Fame? What is it?
Well, you have the Ring of Honor, but he's actual. Here we go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He's actually getting his number retired.
Oh, that was a number retirement ceremony. Okay,
Yeah, which is the biggest you can get now because football teams don't retire numbers anymore.
Correct.
And the Redskins / Commanders are even more selective when it comes to that because you have 33. Sammy Ball is retired.
Yep.
I think they retired Sean Taylor.
They did. I think. Yeah. John Riggins.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
I don't. That's the thing.
Daryl's got to be retired.
No, I don't think it is.
Whoa.
They're like. The thing is, like the Theismann 7, the Riggins 44, the Darryl 28. The Art at that time, the Art Monk 81, they were all kind of like, it's what am I saying? It's like unofficially retired. Like
I could give you all of them right now.
Those numbers are
Darryl Green.
Those are hands off.
Yeah. I get it. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sammy Ball, Bobby Mitchell, Sonny Jurgensen,
Mitchell.
I said, oh
yeah, Bobby Mitchell. Yeah.
Did I say Bobby Mitchell? What did I say?
Oh my God!
I don't know what you said.
Computer wants to restart.
Sean Taylor,
Yeah.
Darryl Green, Art Monk.
Okay, so they are retired. Darryl Green is retired. I remember that
Pretty
a couple years
recent.
ago. Yeah. No, I mean, great night for these halftime ceremonies.
Should I just restart this thing now?
Yeah. When it comes to, did we get confirmation about the Debo trade at all? You're not seeing it anywhere?
I haven't seen anything.
Bill's Wire, I think, is like a fan page. That might just be wishful thinking by the Bills Mafia out there. But
keep an eye on it.
yeah, I was watching. I was watching everything. It's pretty disappointing. Commanders, are 3-6 on the year now. It's not going this. And I hate to be Debbie Downer here, but I think I told Brian and James this at one point during the offseason. I don't know if it was during camp or shortly after camp. It was like, everyone was so hyped about Washington, and my sentiment, at least in the office, was like, let's pump the brakes a little bit, man. This is an old team. I said it could go really good or it could go really, really bad. I didn't think there was like an in-between with this group, mostly because of the age thing. And then last year, they won so many close games, and history tells us in the NFL, if you're a team winning close games, it's very, very easy to teter on the other side.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because you could go from 12-5 now to
I mean, honestly,
8-9 real quick.
Should they have won that
Bears game?
That Bears game,
and that kind of set them up.
I mean, that was kind of a lucky play.
History, like the Chiefs. Chiefs are a good example. Chiefs were in like 12 one-score games last year, if not more, and now they're losing some of those one-score games this year. Now they're right at 500. So it's like when you're a team winning by one score. Now it is the NFL. When you're a team winning down to the wire one-score games, it can quickly go the other way, and that was my fear with this Washington team. Plus the age
and. They came off they're playing a much harder schedule.
And the schedule.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have to play every team in the NFC that made the playoffs last year.
Crazy
That's
hard
the way
schedule.
that would work.
Exactly.
And what's the division? They play
in the division?
What do they play? What AFC division are they playing?
They're playing the
West. No.
Is it the West this year? They got the Chiefs? Yeah, they're playing the Chiefs. Yeah, they're playing the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and
that's not necessarily easy.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
and the Chargers. So, no, it's not easy at all. So, elsewhere around the league.
Let's talk about some of these other injuries. So, Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Tore his ACL.
Yep.
Out for the year.
He does have 1 year left on his contract, and if they cut him, they'll save $18.5 million.
He's gonna get cut after the year.
So that's there's that.
Yeah.
Washington gives up the fourth most passing yards of any team in the league, and we really saw that on Sunday night when Sam Darnold was just, it was
JSN. I'm gonna pull up the box score. JSN 8 catches for 133, I think. Let me see.
Trey Amos and Mike Saint
129.
still will have to pick up some of the slack there.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Luke McCaffrey injured on the opening kickoff. He's out for the season with a broken collarbone.
He was doing good as a returner too. He was
opening up some chances maybe for the Tech rookie Jalen Lane.
Yep.
Terry McLaurin is still out. And this is in addition to the injuries where they lost guys like the Deidrick Wise and the Dorrance Armstrong earlier in the season.
No doubt.
So
they're piling up. And then Jaden, who knows? I don't know the dislocation of the elbow, but I would assume he would go on IR for this, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Quarterbacks and going on IR is a weird thing that some teams like to do it, some teams don't.
I say just park him, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Park him for the season.
I totally agree.
Season's
At least put him on
over.
IR the next 4 weeks and just get it out of the way. Quiet down the fan base. Don't hype any. Don't get anybody excited about. Is Jaden coming back this week? Is Jaden coming? Don't even do that. Put him on IR and quiet everybody down. For 4 weeks.
Got the Lions on Sunday. And then the trip out to Madrid to take on the Dolphins, which, you think, the Dolphins, they're terrible. Well, so Washington's pretty bad, too.
Yeah.
And anytime you go across the pond, as they say, then it could be, who knows what's going to happen.
What did the Lions just do? Let me pull up. I got the Lions losing to the Vikings in a close one, 27-24 in Detroit. But, hey, divisional game, down to the wire.
Then they played Denver, at Minnesota, the Giants.
Denver's good.
Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles again. Where are the wins?
Man. And these 3 games, these next 3 games, 4:25, 9:30, 8:20, which are like showcase times.
Yeah. Well, the 9:30 spot is always a little weird.
Well, yeah, but they're the only game going on.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I get it. Half the time I always forget it's on Sunday and I wake up at 10:30. I'm like, oh shoot, there's a game on.
This may not be for the viewing pleasure of some football fans if the Commanders are this beat up.
Yeah, they're beat up. So it's kind of ugly, and who knows what happens. I don't know where they end up in the draft at this point. Are we already ready to like get a high first round pick or something like that? I guess maybe. Speaking of,
do they have their first round pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're locked in. They haven't traded any first round picks for anybody. They traded the second round for Tunsil and stuff, but yeah, crazy. This is a bad time for the Commanders. Dan Quinn's got to figure it out. Joe Witt, the press conference, he said Joe Witt Jr., the defensive coordinator, is coming down from the box to the field moving forward. I don't know what you want to read into that, but that is a thing. So he's coming down from the box and he's going to be on the field.
No, usually the OCs were the ones in the box and the DCs were the ones on the field.
Everybody likes to do it differently.
Yeah.
It is funny though, but like that is the secret sauce that they hope the defense like, I can see the game from the field differently, or I don't know if there's anything to that at all, but that is a switch.
Actually,
making.
probably see it better up there, honestly.
I was watching my dad and I, speaking of my dad being in town, my dad and I were putting together a grill on Sunday, but I had the laptop downstairs in my garage. I was watching the Bengals and the
I was too.
The Bengals and
Bears.
Thank you. My dad's a Bears fan, and I was watching that. Oh my God, that was nuts. That was fun. My dad's yelling at the thing. The Bears look like they're going to lose in the last minute. And then they go down, they score a touchdown. It was nuts.
And Joe Flacco's amazing.
Joe Flacco stepped in. Oh,
still doing it.
The Cincinnati
like 470 yards.
Cincinnati has led the NFL in scoring week 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 1-3. The next 3 teams behind them 3-1.
Well, wasn't that the knock that last year their defense was bad last year too, right?
Oh yeah,
Burrow could put up the points.
They're not stopping anybody.
2 Joes there. They needed Joe Burrow and Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm. Caleb Williams hit Colston Love in on like a seam route, like 50-yard touchdown in the game.
It was crazy.
With like 2 seconds left.
Because the tackling was just not there.
What's that?
They couldn't tackle him.
There was 3 people around him. They couldn't tackle him. My dad was freaking out.
It's got to be tough to be a Bengals fan to have. You lose Burrow, and then you bring in this skeletal remains of Joe Flacco, and he still got the offense on track.
He wasn't skeletal remains. He just wasn't coached very well.
47-42 final score in Cincinnati. Crazy game. You look at some of the, like Jamar Chase is storming off the field saying like one explicit stop, you know, like to the defense, expletive stop, and tough times out there. So
we were talking off the air, and I was saying, hey, watch out for the Ravens, and you kind of rolled your eyes.
I'm just not a believer right now.
Hey, they're 3-5. Yeah. The Steelers are 5-3.
For sure.
I mean, it's right there for them.
I just think like they beat the Dolphins. They beat the Dolphins 27-6. Congrats.
Yeah, but Lamar's back.
Yeah, Lamar's back. No, there is a chance of hope, but that defense is bad. And they got to correct something. How about the Panthers beating the Packers?
And they've got the Steelers twice.
Yep. Yeah,
they got the Bengals twice.
Oh yeah, the Steelers and the Ravens.
They have the Browns one more time.
Will be playing for that division. Yep.
I think the Ravens are going to win the AFC North. I really do.
I think at one point
I think they're going to make a Super Bowl run.
Betting odds to like do it there for a hot minute. Oh, speaking of my dad, he just texted me. He just landed in Eugene, Oregon. As I said,
I was asking him how, man, is he still in the air, man?
4 p.m. East Coast. He left at 8 a.m. today.
But it was very cool to meet him. Did he have a good time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great time. Did
you guys go to the casino on Saturday?
We went to the casino. Nice. We watched games.
Did you watch the World Series?
Every pitch of the – oh, my God. We can talk about the World Series.
That'll be coming up.
Yeah, we will.
Every pitch of the World Series, we watched it, man. Locked in. We ate at Yard House first. So we ate at Yard House. We were there like – innings 1 through 5, and then we transition over to the sports book and watch the rest from the sports book bar. Crazy. Oh my God. And the whole place, it was so cool, man, because there's people there and there's really no Dodgers fans there. There's no
Blue Jays.
Thank you. Jeez, I'm like, who do they beat? There's no Blue Jays fans there. Everyone is literally just rooting for a good game.
Yeah.
But it's like the way the game sways, because there's people there, like when the Blue Jays would do something good, you got people like, yeah, because they're like the underdogs. And then you got people like me. I kind of found myself rooting for the Dodgers. I don't know why. I was just like, yeah, I'll go Dodgers, you know. So
I think it's interesting how many more viewers the World Series has than the NBA Finals. It's not even close.
Yeah. They had a record number. It was like the most since 1996, like 26 million.
Even 29. Yeah.
In the U.S. alone.
Yeah.
That's not even counting Japan and Canada.
Right, oh, really? Right. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah. I saw the 25 million number. I thought that was all 3 countries.
I mean, traditionally, the World Series is several million more viewers than the NBA Finals.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
So I think that's why I say the NBA and some of these NBA fans are posers. They don't watch.
No,
they don't watch the games.
I don't.
Exciting. I think it's. I thought the 25 million number was amongst 3 countries. So the fact that that's just USA.
Canada doesn't count in those.
Right.
But they did say, okay. I did see Canada had 20 million viewers. I think Canada's population is 40 million. So literally half the country was watching their Blue Jays.
That bottom of the ninth catch from, was that Paez? Was that Paez Snyder in the center field?
Are we talking World Series?
Sorry. That's fine. I'm sorry. I'm just. It was unbelievable.
It was and here's the best stat.
Paez or Rojas?
Rojas had the home run.
No. Who had the catch? In center field? That was
Paez, yeah. This is the 6th consecutive World Series that a person by the name of Will Smith has won.
I saw that.
Two different guys.
Two guys.
Two different guys, two different positions.
Same name.
When I initially scrolled by it, I had to zoom in on the pictures to make sure it wasn't the same guy. I was like, wait a minute, what? A same guy has won 6 straight World Series? I know that's every, and then I was like, I zoomed in. It was like, no, it's 2 different people, which is funny.
Yeah. Well, what we had was an amazing World Series. We had the 18-inning epic. We had Shohei Ohtani putting on a show, and you think he's going to be the thing everybody's talking about, and we did, in a way. But Yamamoto, that much better. Ice in his veins. Wants the ball. And Dave Martinez managed the game.
Yeah, he
Dave
did.
Roberts.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the Nationals. Davey Martinez. Dave Roberts managed the game. And he managed the game on gut instinct.
Yes, he did.
He managed the game on feeling and not analytics. And Miguel Rojas, I want you in there because
him in,
you
makes
are
the
a
game-saving play.
A glue guy. He had a great play in Game 6 too, on the double up there to end the game.
That's right, to end the game. That was him too.
Yeah, I think
baseball player.
I think Game 7, you throw analytics out the window. I think both teams did that. The Blue Jays,
they did, but there's been World Series. Who was the Rays manager when he pulled Blake Snell against the Dodgers?
Yeah, that's how the Rays operate.
That was ALCS, yeah, that was terrible a few years ago. I was watching that one live. Yeah.
But both teams played very, very incredible baseball. Gut-wrenching for the Blue Jays. Gut-wrenching for Shane Bieber to give up that home run.
Yes.
That
was tough,
Smith,
man.
And it was just
when they hit that fly ball deep center field in the bottom of the ninth. I was at the casino watching, like, that's it. There it goes. There's the walk off. What a way to end the World Series. And you see the guys converging and like, well, they're going to collide each other and they're going to drop it clearly, and they didn't drop it. It was like, and then you felt it from there.
Ernie Clement set the record for most postseason hits. A Guardians refugee who we just cut.
Wait.
Yeah.
It was 29, right?
30.
Oh, he ended up with 30. Okay,
yeah, 30 postseason hits.
But it's just a fantastic World Series.
Had a bench clearing incident in those games.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's crazy.
That was cool, man. Hey, get fired up.
Yeah. You're intentionally putting that guy on base in the World Series, and potentially
that was so funny.
Potentially putting Andres.
The pitcher was throwing it up and in on the guy, right? Like he was throwing it up and in, and the bench is cleared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hit him.
Oh, he did hit him.
He hit him,
and then why did the guys from the bullpen come jogging out?
The bullpen shot on a bench clearing ball is. I told my dad this. I literally told my dad this. I was like, "That's my favorite shot," because like the sprawl's going on. Then they cut to the bullpen. Those guys are like just chugging from 200, and they're like, "You're not even in on anything."
They run faster for the fights than they do to come into the game.
So that shot always makes me like.
It's like when there's the the big fight in hockey where everybody gets involved, and finally when it comes down to it, the last 2 guys that haven't fought.
Yes. Yeah, you got to fight.
The goalies. And what do?
Yeah.
They look around and like, I guess we're doing this.
Go to meet at center ice.
I guess we have to do this. It's so dumb.
With Shohei, by the way, so the pitchers that the Dodgers used in that game were all of their starters, right? They went Shohei, they went Blake Snell, they went Glasnow, they went Yamamoto.
Yeah, they were warming Kershaw too.
They were warming Kershaw, there in the game too. If the game would have kept going, I think he would have tried to get.
Their bullpen was pretty depleted from this entire World Series, and Yamamoto just said, "Just give me the ball." He wanted the ball in the game before too.
I know he was
most valuable player of the World Series, obviously.
So he threw 98 pitches in Game 6.
Yep,
96. I think 96 pitches, and he came back, and I don't know what his pitch count was since Game 7.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
in fact, this was Madison Bumgarner.
Yep.
Ask.
Yes.
Except
saw that stat
except
too.
he didn't have to hit.
Randy Johnson too in 2001 had a crazy World Series where he came in and it was like Game 1, Game 6, Game 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
Crazy. I like honestly, this was such a cool baseball postseason. The Shohei 3 home run game in the NLCS. People were talking about that. The Canada factor. The Dodgers trying to go. Just cool storylines.
Is baseball back? I think baseball's back.
I don't think it ever went away.
But I think it's like there was a lull period.
Yeah.
And now I think the new pace of play rules have really helped.
I think so too.
It's been back for the last 3 years. I mean, the numbers, the attendance and ratings have proven
the attendance and the ratings are up.
And I think having a massive superstar like Shohei Ohtani and now Yamamoto, it's special. You know, it's good for baseball. I don't care. Everyone says the Dodgers are ruining baseball. I'm like, are you kidding me? That was so much fun.
Yeah, it kind of depends on what side of the fence you fall with the, you know, and when is the CBA up after next year?
Yeah.
No, there's going to be a lockout.
There is going to be a lockout.
There's going to be a lockout.
Because
but it's all over the salary cap.
The poorer owners are going to want a cap.
Yeah,
And players are not going to want
No, that's just like, that is the crux of the whole thing.
Yeah, the same reason we lost an NHL season in 2004.
There might need to be some sort of revenue sharing. And, you know, if you're the Dodgers, why would I share money with the Pirates?
Right.
But, you know,
Pirates guys just going to pocket.
I don't know,
but
man.
but you're all kind
capitalism, dude.
But you're all kind of NFL shares revenue equal.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about from the owners. Like, you know, yes, you're right. Like, no, it is true. But I just feel like if you got a crappy owner, man, get him out of town. How about you rally the troops? I know that's not how it works exactly, but
it's a different world, and there's only 32 teams, and they're all kind of in it together,
right?
And I think it benefits the Dodgers. It benefits everybody for everybody to kind of have some sort of competitive balance.
Right. Yeah. No, there's the argument for that for sure. The Commanders, I just seen the update. Marshawn Lattimore on IR, Luke McCaffrey on IR as well. So that's
looks like the Commanders did not trade anybody.
No, they didn't. That is like that tweet about Debo and Von Miller.
I think the Bills were looking.
They were looking, but
the
deadline has passed officially. So it's 4:02.
You might get like a late fax or something
like that. I don't know exactly. So I guess we've been at this 20 minutes. Should we take our first commercial break here?
Yes, we should.
All right. We're coming back on Sports Wrap Overtime, brought to you by HII. Okay, welcome back to Sports Wrap Overtime. We are brought to you by HII, built in America for America. Jeff Snyder, Brian Parsons, Craig Loper here on Election Day, Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. So did some NFL. We talked some World Series, just amazing World Series. I cannot get over that, how locked in I was for that.
Good.
Awesome.
It was so good.
It was so good.
It's just so crazy to see people standing for every pitch.
It was crazy.
Blue Jays fans are the best, man.
Yeah,
they're some of the best fans.
Good atmosphere.
They do have a good fan base
Fox
when
does
they're
a
winning.
good presentation. I like A-Rod, Poppy, and Derek Jeter. I think they all kind of balance each other out, like on the post game. I think Poppy's kind of having the fun. Jeter's more kind of balanced, and A-Rod's kind of in between.
I would like someone who did not play for the Yankees or Red Sox on there, but that's
that's probably true. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I get that.
I like Smoltz.
I like Smoltz. Yeah,
good.
like Smoltz. Burkhart had what a thing. He called Game 7 Saturday, and then he went to do the Fox game on Sunday.
Why do you not want a guy for the Red Sox or Yankees?
You want more variety?
I want more variety.
Well, I mean, it's they're
the stars.
I get it.
Going to the masses.
Yeah, I get it.
They're trying for the masses.
Yeah,
and
Put a Dodgers guy in.
Maybe nobody who wants to do it. Maybe nobody wants to do it.
Oh, the Magic Johnson interview was cool afterwards. That was cool.
I enjoyed his analysis about Game 5.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, he had cool stuff.
Whoever wins this game takes control. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the best. I think he actually.
That's a good point, Magic.
I think the person that tweets that for him is actually trolling everyone at this point because they know it's a thing. So they're worse than they used to be years ago, but they're just doing it intentionally.
Yeah. See, I wish he actually did run his own Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway. Magic Johnson's not running his own.
No, there's no way. No
18 championships though now between a college basketball player, NBA player, owner, WNBA owner, baseball owner, all that.
Yeah, so awesome.
He's a winner, man.
Now he needs to get another one
with the Commanders.
Number 19.
Yeah, a couple years away.
It's not going to be this year, though.
No. So how was college football this weekend?
Well, guess who's in first place all alone by themselves in the Atlantic Coast Conference?
That would be Virginia, right?
Wahoo! 5-0 in the league.
Yeah.
8-1 overall.
Nuts.
They've won 7 games in a row.
Who they just beat?
Cal.
They beat
ACC powerhouse Cal.
That's right.
And they won by 10 because the last few games have been
was in Berkeley.
2-1, 2.
Yeah.
A little more decisive this time.
I couldn't really watch college football this weekend because Disney carries a lot of college football games, and I have YouTube TV.
Well,
so
that's
we'll get into that later.
I have it too, and there's going to be some decisions going to have to be made.
Yeah,
here.
I'm on the brink, man. I am on the brink. So, you were at the CNU game.
Oh, wow.
Newport. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, they beat Montclair State. CNU's ranked in the top 12, I believe, in the country. They're undefeated in Division III. There's a great crowd there at Town Bank Stadium.
Yeah.
It was the 25th anniversary game of honoring the team that's off to their best start in the history of the program. Some of the old guys. One of the cool things for the coin toss, for the first coin toss, they brought out the 2 original team captains and brought them out and did the honorary coin toss.
That's all.
Yeah, 25 years later.
Right.
So that was cool. The old coach, Matt Kelchner, was there. Talked to him. Talked to the President Paul Tribble, who was instrumental in everything that has gone on at that university. And he and the late C.J. Woolham, the old athletic director, had the vision of bringing football to CNU and the fellowship that it can provide of bringing students and alumni to the campus on Saturdays when they normally wouldn't be there and having them congregate and come together. It's just been a great deal there at CNU for the last 25 years, and for them to be having their best season in school history this year, undefeated. Man, there was a competitive game against Montclair
down
State.
to the wire.
I was getting some intel.
Was that a 2 o'clock kick?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
I was getting some intel that before the game that, hey, this might be kind of easy for you. You might be done shooting early. He goes, but if we blow it, you never know. Montclair State came out there with some onside kicks, and they were just shoving the ball down the throat.
Man. 47 points is a lot of highlights.
It was. It was. I had to be very selective on the highlight reel there.
Yeah.
But it was a great game. They got a big game against Salisbury on Saturday night
at that level.
2 undefeated D3 teams. That should be a good one.
Salisbury, Maryland. It's a great stadium. They pack it out. They got a good little tailgates going on over there. What, 5,000? Town Bank holds 5,000.
They have like 50 cheerleaders though. What's going on with that? Seriously, I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. I think I counted 50.
I don't know. Maybe just got a big cheer squad.
Yeah, maybe that's like a thing there. Maybe
team spirit, baby.
Competitive team or something.
So in terms of the Sun Belt, man, ODU on a bye week this Saturday because they're getting ready for who's coming to town Thursday?
Troy.
Thank you. They never play Troy, so I can hardly even remember the name of the team.
Big win over Louisiana Monroe on Saturday. They blew them out.
That's right.
They just can't get those shutouts. They can't. They always give up that late touchdown to prevent the shutout.
I turned it on a little bit here. It was a blowout, and I was like, okay. And the stream quality was kind of ULM Stadium's kind of but good. Old Dominion, another win. They're bowl eligible.
Yeah, bowl eligible.
6 wins. So, although I guess that doesn't matter to Ricky Ronnie because it's 1-0. But that's a benchmark of a program thing for every program. You want to make a bowl game. So you win 6 in a row, be happy you made a bowl game. Or you're not 6 in a row, sorry, you win 6 games.
It's one of those games where they get out on top, and then it just everything kind of felt flat after that. Okay. And there were a couple of turnovers, and I think there was another missed field goal. Special teams has been a mess for the Monarchs this year.
It's bad.
And the thing that concerns me about that is like when you have a season, we've all seen it with all of our teams, when there's that one part of the game that is like, man, we just can't get this right.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to haunt them in a huge game.
Oh, for sure.
They're going to miss a game-winning field goal in a game.
No doubt.
That's just how it works. Yeah.
Your tendencies will show up when it matters most. So that will definitely happen.
So they still have time to kind of shore that up. They got, who do they have left here? They have
Troy, Georgia Southern, Georgia State.
Yep. And both of those Georgia trips are in Georgia.
No.
Oh, one of them is here? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought I heard on the radio
they have 2 remaining home games. They are at Georgia Southern.
Okay, got it. I thought I heard on the radio.
It's crazy when Old Dominion was in Conference USA, they always ended the season with FAU, FIU.
Oh, okay. Now it's Georgia Southern and Georgia State.
Yeah,
they've been doing that.
I wonder what the deal with that is.
Yeah.
So Old Dominion actually had a chance to have 9 wins before the bowl game.
Yes, right. Yeah, I heard that on the radio too. I was like, okay, that's pretty solid.
Where are we going, man? We going? We got to go.
Got to go somewhere.
I
think where are they going to end up? You're 9-3.
You're not going to believe where I think it could be. You're gonna lose your mind when I tell you this. It could be Boca.
Oh, you think of the Boca Raton?
It could be Boca.
I thought you were going to say something random like the Holiday Bowl or something. No. I don't know what the Holiday Bowl is. I wouldn't mind Myrtle Beach again. Yeah.
Because that was easy.
I like Charlotte and Myrtle Beach.
I think Annapolis would be great.
That would be really cool.
If we could get into
Cold
that
up
one.
there, man.
Imagine the crowd they would bring.
I'll take Boca over Annapolis.
New Orleans.
Oh,
there's a chance for that.
What bowl is that again?
Carriers Bowl.
What do they call it now? The Carriers Bowl?
Or is that in confliction with
I'm not sure
with Huntington Ingalls there.
I don't know what the deal is. That bowl game down there. But that'd be great. They make a bowl game. That's cool. Definitely got to. It's always a regional thing. But hey, hopefully they travel well. Other stuff that happened over the weekend. What do we got here? Norfolk State lost to Dell State last Thursday. That was a while ago. So that was bad.
And now they're back on the saddle against North Carolina Central
in Durham.
Central's a good team.
Central's good, and they're coming off a loss
to Dell State.
Or I guess technically, I don't know what Central did this past weekend. North Carolina Central, maybe they didn't come off the loss to Dell State.
But Dell State did beat them.
Yes, they did.
Which is a pretty wild result.
Yeah. I think Tech is back in action here soon.
Tech is off.
Oh, Tech's off. Okay.
William and Mary.
Yeah.
See what they did?
No, I didn't. Nope.
Is it three blocked punts by one guy?
Whoa! Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Player of the week, national player of the week. A weird game like that.
So they're winning here. They got a Campbell.
Yep.
And Boyce's Creek, wherever it is.
Okay. JMU still rolling? Did they win or were they on a bye?
I think so.
I don't know what JMU did. Again, Saturday I was unplugged. I was more so into.
I was at a concert. Okay. Well, I watched the Ohio State Penn State game.
I caught a little bit of that and watched at the casino.
Ohio State end that rivalry until 2028.
Oh, it's over?
They're not playing again until 2028 because the way the schedules are.
Oh, just based how the schedule aligns?
Yeah, and Penn State got like no protected rivalries because they don't really have a rival.
Oh, so interesting. Penn State doesn't have any protected rivals in the conference.
I need a correction too. When I was blasting, the Penn State fan base for being delusional because they act like they win a national championship every year and they haven't won one since 1988. I was wrong. 1988 was Notre Dame.
Penn State was 87.
1986 was.
86.
Oh, so even better.
State. Yeah.
So it's just like, crazy. It's like it's just funny from the outside looking in, from somebody that's not a fan of a team like that with a fan base that large. Yeah. It's pretty silly for me to look at this and for them to complain the way they do.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, what do you expect? What do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man, because you're a good team, but you're not an elite team, and not everybody can be elite, man. There's only a few elite teams out there.
So you were almost in the played for the national championship last year.
Yep,
the closest you've ever been to it.
I know.
And you got rid of the guy.
Yeah, yeah. He'll pop up somewhere. Virginia Tech. If you read Twitter, Virginia Tech and James Franklin are closing it.
Or is he using?
You probably.
Where do you want? Do you want Auburn or do you want?
I don't see. This is my theory with James Franklin to Virginia Tech stuff. If I'm the Virginia Tech people, I'm staying away from all things Penn State after Brent Pry. I'm just getting away from it. I know it was years ago, but they had a Penn State guy that was under James Franklin. They had the whole a lot of those coaches who had ties to Penn State, has ties to James Franklin. You just fired all those guys. Let's go a different direction. Let's get away from this program. Like, go find something else. That's just an opinion. Like, optics, I don't think it's a good look. I know James Franklin is a good name.
Penn State could go after the Vandy guy, and that's where they got James Franklin from.
Good. Right.
So I don't think one equals the other. But
no, I don't either. I don't either.
But I see what you're saying.
Optics wise,
right?
Let's get out of that pool.
So
but he's a pretty strong candidate.
No, for sure.
The rankings come out this week.
They do. Yeah.
I think Indiana's going to be number one.
It wouldn't shock me, even as an Ohio State fan. Indiana has better wins, in my opinion.
That Oregon
so far.
win's big.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
And they're beating the crap out of everybody they play.
Yeah, exactly.
And they look like, man, they're really good.
They are a really, really good team. Kurt Cignetti has everyone
part of that
cylinders.
Part of that unfolding the rankings of the college football play, especially the first few one, is like the drama effect. They just want it to go viral and they want people to be talking about it. So like, Indiana ended up number one. Like, that's what they want.
Yeah, but one year it was
it was like
Mississippi State were 1 and 2
something,
and then they
that was like probably 14. That was probably 2014, the very first year.
Dak and
whoever 2014,
whoever the Ole Miss quarterback was.
I can see Bo Wallace.
Was it Dan Mullen and Hugh Freeze? I guess back then, right?
Yes.
And who just got fired?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fired. Hugh Freeze fired.
He was, and they were terrible. They're not a bad defense, though.
No,
very good.
Haven't allowed 24 points.
They don't give up points. So I will say that.
No. Yeah.
But I guess he's known as an offensive guy. Hugh Freeze is, so they're just not putting up the points. Is that what's going on?
Back to Liberty, baby. No, I'm just kidding. He'll pop up somewhere.
Regent.
Yeah,
Regent's got to get a sports program.
More of these. Steve Sarkisian had a good comment on all the coaches getting fired midseason. He's like, who are you going to hire? That's like everybody wants everybody fired, but you got to go hire someone. It's like there's no guarantees that, and all these, the James Franklin's type, there's only so many of those guys with that level of experience. Eventually, you're going to run out of those guys in this coaching cycle, and then you got to go hire no-name coordinators that nobody knows. And then the fan base is pissed because we hired a no-name.
Yeah.
But this is also an opportunity for a new guy to pop in and shine somewhere.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and it'll happen.
It excites me because, it's always a revolving door with these coaches. It's always like the same, 10 guys, and this happens in every sport.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see someone actually get an opportunity, and some guys will get an opportunity at some of these bigger schools.
This has nothing to do with college football, but speaking of coaches getting hired, Nats hired a manager, Orioles hired their manager last week. I don't know if we talked about that at some point. We did not. Yeah, that's out there. So, I don't know anything about those guys.
I do know about Craig Albernaz. He was the Guardians assistant manager to Stephen Votes.
Yeah.
He kind of rallied the players up. He was Stephen Votes' right-hand man, and Stephen Votes nominated for manager of the year. So I think Craig Albernaz has something to do with that. I think it was a good hire.
You'd like to know the balance of like his vision, like analytics versus kind of, what we talked about with Dave Roberts, like kind of like feel for the game.
Probably one real quick college.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just going off
tidbit. I just want to give a shout out to Bobby Wilder, the head coach at Tennessee Tech. He has that team 9-0.
Wow.
First place in the apparently the Ohio Valley and the Big South kind of merged in football.
Oh, really?
Under one umbrella now. But he's got them rolling to the tune of being number 5 in the country in the FCS polls.
Wow. So he's out of coaching for what, 3-4 years?
Comes out.
Got with that program last year or 2 years ago?
Last year was his first year, as a coach.
Yeah.
And I mean, the guy knows how to turn a program around.
Unbelievable.
He knows how to start a winner.
That's very cool.
Because he did it at Old Dominion, and he's doing it there.
I've seen some of the tweets. I've seen some of the tweets, like the post-game stuff and some of the team meeting room stuff that comes. He seems pretty enthusiastic.
I want to get him on.
He's not scared to show that emotion.
No, Bobby Wilder.
He's like a kid out there coaching the team.
And he's a straight shooter. He was so good to us.
I think the guys respond to that.
He did and I think it's one of those deals, too, where it's like the voice may get old after a while, but man, when it's working, it works.
Yeah, all the videos I see, he's super enthusiastic for whatever. I don't know how old he is, but he's like very just into it. He seems like he's like kind of like a Harbaugh in a sense, where he's fired up to just be playing ball, man.
He's probably early 60s.
Yeah. Well, shout out to him. 9-0 is awesome.
Yeah, man, he really turned. And it's like the coaching staff. It's Brian Scott. It's all these guys that were on the ODU staff too. That they came up with them from Maine.
Yeah,
you see that a lot in college football. They're going to put the band back together. I was watching the Lane Kiffin ESPN 360 E60 and who followed him wherever he went.
Who was Lane's guy?
His father.
Oh yeah, Monty. Yeah.
Monty Kiffin was everywhere, and it was pretty cool. And FAU played Old Dominion. Lane Kiffin was the head coach. Monty was on that staff, and I'm in the press box, and they have chili dogs up there, and Monty Kiffin's up there, and we had a conversation about chili dogs.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I'm like, wow, man, this is Monty Kiffin. Wow, unbelievable. And then that ESPN special, you just kind of forget how charismatic and how cool and what a quality guy Monty Kiffin was.
Oh yeah,
the way he'd made everybody
legendary.
Feel just equal,
Respected.
whether you're the valet or the CEO, he treats everybody like they're important.
Nothing but good things about Monty Kiffin. My best friend worked at FAU for 3 years, 2 years under Lane, and 2 out of 3 years under Lane, and Monty was there, and he had nothing but always great things to say about Monty. So
the late great Monty Kiffin.
Yeah. We got one more commercial break to take, and then we're going to come back with odds and ends and some complaints on our YouTube TV platforms coming back.
Oh, and we're complaining about NASCAR too.
Oh yeah, we'll talk NASCAR as well. Coming back, Sportswrap Overtime brought to you by HII. Okay, we're back on Sportswrap Overtime, wrapping up the show today. Odds and ends. We're brought to you by HII. Okay, odds and ends.
Hey, you know who filled in for you last week? Did you see that?
I saw it. Yeah,
Tamara Brown fill in for you.
Yeah. I know. I did see that. Very cool.
Former Wavy intern who is skyrocketed into all these positions, man. She's worked for Miami, the Mountain West Network, Notre Dame, the Giants.
A lot of connections. She does a lot.
Does stuff with BET, does stuff with the ACC Network, does stuff with Hampton University, man. She is plugged in.
She is our new Wavy Plus host.
She's all over the place. She hustles, man.
She hustles. That freelance life is no joke. Man. That's what takes work, because you work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, but then you work on the weekends too, and there's really no days off. So it's tough. Some people can do that life. Some people can't.
She's locked in, man.
She's locked in.
You probably like it when you get those checks, but you're like, man, geez, Louise, I don't have any free time.
Yeah, no time to yourself. No time to yourself for sure. As we wrap up the show here, what do we want to get into first? You guys want to talk NASCAR? Kind of fill me in.
Denny Hamlin, boy.
How this happened?
So he's leading. He's leading the race in Phoenix. He's going to win the NASCAR Cup championship for the first time in his career. He's got the most wins of any driver that's never won a championship. He has 60 career wins.
From Virginia.
Obviously, he's from Chesterfield, Virginia. He's raced at Southampton Speedway. He's done some events at Langley, but he used to race competitively before he got into Cup at Southampton. He was 3 laps away.
3 laps away.
3 laps away from winning the championship. And then William Byron, who was one of the 4 drivers in the championship 4 blew a tire.
William Byron blew a tire.
Hit the wall, caution comes out.
Brought out the caution.
So everyone comes to pit lane.
Then here is where the race was lost.
Oh, yes. I think I know what happened.
Here's where the race was lost. So they're coming down pit lane.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson is one of the other championship 4 drivers.
Yeah.
He's like in 11th place at this point. He blew in a tire earlier in the race. He was a lap down.
The guys were blowing tires.
Yeah, everyone. And Chase Briscoe blew like 5.
Hot out there in Phoenix.
So and the tire was just terrible.
Right.
So coming in, Larson takes 2 tires. Now, Larson took 2 tires before Denny even got to his stall. So someone should have been watching Larson's stall and said, hey, take 2. Well, Denny took 4. Larson restarted like 5th. Denny restarted 11th. So he got put behind him. So
it's an overtime finish at this point.
It's an overtime
two
finish.
laps.
So it's 2 laps.
Okay. It's a mile track.
So
it's not Daytona. You don't have much time to make up that ground.
Now on Friday, that's
but that's
completely different.
Completely different.
And Corey Haim's so much better than everybody else in the truck series.
So Denny Hamlin stopped and got 4 tires.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin got 4 tires. They're thinking 4 is better than 2 in a situation.
For 2 laps.
That's too many. You don't need it.
No.
It's too much.
No.
That extra time.
Lost too much time on the track.
Lost his track position.
Okay, got it.
So he lost track position. A bunch of other dudes only took 2. Like Ryan Blaney took 2.
Grave mistake by the pit crew.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski took 2. So Denny's desperately trying to get by everyone in the last 2 laps. He couldn't do it. Kyle Larson finished 3rd in the race. Ryan Blaney won the race with the last lap pass on Brad Keselowski. But
then nobody cares.
And nobody cares because Kyle Larson won the title. Now, I will say this. Kyle Larson did score the most points out of anybody this year.
Yeah.
So he is a deserving champion. But the way it went down, Denny's dad is sick. It
would have been a good story.
It would have been.
His father's dying.
His father is like Lee Diffie mentioned many times that his father is terminally ill. And Denny has never won the title. Tried for 20 years. He would have never won it in any other format.
Yeah.
But this was his best chance at it.
He's not going to win a championship.
He's not. And now, even today, he couldn't even. He was interviewing with Jeff Gluck. He's like, I can't commit to driving next year.
He's going to be 45.
Yeah. This might have taken the win out of the sales, man.
Dang.
And he's in the middle of this lawsuit with NASCAR and
he's in a lawsuit?
He and Michael Jordan.
With Michael Jordan
about the charters.
The charters and how the teams are set up and revenue sharing and all that.
Dang.
And then this wasn't even as bad of an example. Connor Zilic in the Stewart.
He's a generational driver, and you may remember him. He won a race. Celebrated on top of the car. He fell.
I remember the video. Yeah, I didn't know it was him. But
and he was a good sport about it. And
he ended up winning the next race because the substitute driver won the race. He started the race, he got out of the car, the substitute driver ended up driving the win.
But a generational driver, one of the best prospects that we've seen in decades.
And just any car too.
And just didn't have the greatest race. And by virtue of that being the championship race, Jesse Wells, who was
Jesse Love.
Yeah, that's
Jesse
weird how they do that. He won all those races to get that point, and then that guy won the one race, so he's a champion.
Yeah, exactly. It's so dumb.
And it was a very anticlimactic victory lane. Even Jesse Love was kind of like, he knows. He knows.
They all know it's stupid. And now it's at the point where they are going to change the format because everyone is so mad.
Interesting.
And they were talking about this even before these races. And then this entire weekend just exposed everything. Poor Connor Zilic had a supercar test or hypercar test with a World Endurance Championship, but now since he didn't win the Xfinity Championship, he doesn't have enough FIA license points to do that.
Dang. But he's coming up next year to the Cup Series.
Oh, yeah, he's coming up. He's going to be a Trackhouse next year. He'll be driving the 99 car. He's replacing Daniel Suarez there.
Interesting. So, you guys are plugged in, man. You guys are plugged in.
Cool.
That's
Daytona 500s in February, guys.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, yeah. It really isn't that. Their off season is not that long.
No, it
November,
isn't.
December, January.
They race too many races.
I agree. I think IndyCar figured it out because they're out by Labor Day now, and they have some of the best ratings they've had in years.
But try telling that to ISC and
the tracks.
Yeah, of course, right? Yeah,
because there's a certain division, ISC, International Speedway Corporation, owns a number of tracks.
Right, so they want to hit all those tracks.
Well, NASCAR owns ISC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then there's another group that owns most of the other tracks. Essentially, there's a couple of independent tracks.
Yeah, there's some family-owned
For the
tracks.
most part, you've got the Bruton Smith tracks and the NASCAR tracks.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's great. I just caught the ending today when I checked in. So yeah, Kyle Larson, Cup Series champ. Last thing, we got about 4 minutes, guys. We're all YouTube TV customers.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Have you ever been one?
I am not.
Have you never been? Brian and I are we're pretty locked in with YouTube TV since I've been working here. Pretty much.
I think we've been pretty happy with it. Pretty loyal and happy.
I hear the interface is very, very good.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's super easy to find stuff. I got unlimited space on my library. I can record everything. I can go back and watch it. I can add movies to my queue. I can do all this stuff. But when this happens, ESPN, Disney is in a dispute with YouTube TV. Disney platforms are all pulled from YouTube TV on Friday at midnight?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Here's what's so stupid.
Yeah, I get home Friday at midnight. I couldn't find ESPN.
So, okay, with Channel 13, it's an ABC affiliate in our market.
Yeah.
That is owned by an organization called Tegna.
Yes. Correct.
It's not owned by Disney. Why aren't we getting the Channel 13 signal?
At least the news. At least the stuff they produce.
Yeah, it's really bad, man. I guess. I mean, nobody's making us. We could all get an antenna.
Yeah, you can get an antenna. I have
the
one.
antenna. I mean, gosh, I wouldn't even.
You do?
Oh yeah.
You have
Does
one?
it work?
Oh yeah, perfectly, beautifully.
Okay, so you have an antenna.
Yeah, absolutely. $30 on Amazon.
Where? 30?
Yeah, Amazon.
Oh, Amazon, $30.
$30.
Yeah.
How long is the cord?
Long enough.
I mean, do you have to like put it outside?
No, I put it in I have my TV like right in front of my window in my bedroom, and I put the antenna like right in the window.
Where do
you tape it onto the window?
Yeah.
Where do you plug an antenna into like a new smart TV?
The coax jack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a coax.
There's a coax jack.
Okay, got it. So the coax. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My antenna is. It's not like a rabbit ears or anything like that. It's like a thing that looks like.
Is it a circular one?
It's kind of like this.
Okay.
Actually, it looks kind of like this.
I wouldn't know what the new antennas quote
you
unquote
can just put it in the window, like on the windowsill, and it picks up everything fine.
The issue is
I do the research on it, and it's like, and they're like, well, if you want to get all the channels, you have to get one of these things that you have to like put it on top of the house with all this like. I'm like, man, what in the world?
The issue.
Why can't you just buy the thing at Walmart and just put it on the window like you're talking about and get all the channels?
We got 2 minutes. The issue is ESPN is the evil empire at this point for a lot of sports consumers in this.
And wrestling.
No, they want you to buy their app.
They want you to buy the app, and it's $30 a month. And I agree with the sentiments out there that I'm seeing, like, big, huge pages on social are talking about it. People are talking about it. We all have a choice to make in this 2025 world when it comes to streaming services.
Yeah.
And eventually you got to draw the line. That's my theory. It's like, dude, I do Netflix, I do Prime, I did Peacock for a little while, I was doing Apple TV for a little while, and that's why I draw the line. I'm like, I'm not doing 7, 8 streaming services.
I don't do Paramount. I don't do Disney. I do HBO Max. I do Netflix. I was Prime.
doing HBO
I
Max.
password share
TV.
like 3 of them. I don't have Netflix because you can't password share with Netflix.
Yep.
I think I have the Disney Hulu, but the ESPN thing would be like $40.
I have ESPN Plus, and I couldn't watch ESPN games.
Yeah, because
on
ESPN
Saturday.
Plus is a completely different service.
It's a totally different thing.
But you can get the ESPN Plus games.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
I could get the Old Dominion game.
I watched Old Dominion.
Correct. I got the Old Dominion game.
Miami of Ohio basketball last night.
And you could at least get NHL games on there.
But the point is, ESPN trying to corner people and force people into buying this new app for $30 a month in this economy is just kind of criminal.
Because I think ESPN also has a stake in Fubo and
they do.
Hulu and all these other things. Yeah, right. So that's
And then, not just sports fans, wrestling fans. You talked about some of the 10 count with the ESPN app because now the WWE pay-per-views or PLEs, premium live events, they are on the ESPN app now, and everyone
it's tough, man.
Hates it.
I know we all have to adjust with these things, but this one just feels like a little more criminal. And us YouTube TV, I am very happy with YouTube TV. I don't want to change, but I am a sports fan, and I use YouTube TV to watch sports, and I may have to switch. I don't want to. I don't want to go through that thing. I don't want an email, more passwords, all that stuff.
Just hold out.
Something's got to change. I'm going to hold out.
ESPN's losing so much money by holding out every single day.
This weekend was different for me because I was with my dad and there was like stuff going on. We were trying to watch.
Yeah, you weren't like being a couch
I'm back
potato.
I'm back to normal life now, like work and stuff. So,
all right.
Anyway, all right, that's it for Sports Wrap Overtime. We got to go. Thanks for joining us. For Brian Parsons and Jeff Snyder, I'm Craig Loper. We will see you next time.